So I slept poorly last night, which, I mean, that's not exactly a new thing. That's kind of an ongoing issue for me this summer. Not really been too bad prior to this summer. Most of this year I've actually slept pretty well. It's just... Well, I'm gonna go over some regional stuff. I think it's well established. I talk about Vegas enough that I'm in Vegas. And I'm pretty sure that the reason humidity is a lot worse this year is because it's... God, I can't remember the name of the thing. I think it's LA's Victoria Lake. I always call it Lake Victoria, but I think it's Victoria Lake. Or Victoria Park. There is some fucking man-made lake nearish LA. Done by a dam that has been barren the last most of the decade. And this last year they finally fixed the dam. And so it's full again. And it's like 40% humidity right here. It sucks. The funny thing is, of course, that like Los Angeles' humidity? Fucking Las Vegas' humidity? Okay, well LA is actually at 50% right now, but Vegas as a whole, the humidity is like 13%. Let's get into the game. So I have been basically surviving on on coffee today. Got a lovely, well, finishing up the last of a very lovely natural processed coffee. If you are not a big coffee drinker, but are at all interested in what the difference is between what makes natural processed coffee any different from any other process, basically there's as far as 99% of coffee goes, there is 3 ways of processing the beans. You got natural or dry processing, where they just take the fruit and let it kind of sit and ferment. This actually creates some really good flavors. I mean, if you're familiar with fermented anything, you probably understand what some of those desirable, albeit somewhat funky flavors can be. The next, and I think the most common one, is called a wash process. For that, they washed the fruit off entirely, let it dry, and the final one is mostly it seems to be called honey, or fuck you too. I don't know why I'm not getting follow-up attacks on any of the aerials. And what it is they take the fruit off, but they don't wash it, and then let that sit there and ferment. Okay. I was curious all along how much XP those guys were worth. Turns out, not really all that much. Now it's called honey processed because that resin-like substance is very sticky like honey. Man, I just have no clue where. Would it be up there? And I suppose it's not a big deal since we've not found the stuff for the prior area yet either. This room is what I'm referring to. I don't remember if we checked out far right. That thing being able to shoot through the platform he's standing on kinda sucked. Okay, so that's... No, that is viable from there. I think it was not for some reason. And this is, of course, the snowy area. Had no enemies, as I recall. With the flying enemies, I'm not that interested in fucking around. Oh shit, this is a respite. Bloodied Note 1, Day 1. Knights, soldiers, sinners. Even the sorcerers are here for the Bastion defense. Why'd they volunteer? The Covenant lot gives me the jitters. It's been 5 days since this battle began. Never in my life have I seen so many blighted. You seem so composed. Are you not cold? You did well to come across that amulet. Seems it helps weather the bitter frost. Oh, would that make a difference? I much prefer warmer environs myself. Perhaps the one good thing about this form of mine is that I no longer feel anything, no matter what I may long to feel. However, a good rest to warm ourselves would do us good before we press on. Don't just fall asleep on top of the frozen crates, little girl. That strikes me as a very bad idea. Regardless of our otherwise immortality. Oh hey, I'm not gonna do anything about it, but apparently my little mimic is covering the SP gauge. The fuck are you? So this is something I've gotten annoyed about. Hitboxes, sometimes button presses don't work. There just seems to be a lot of inconsistency in this game, and This one's a toughie. Not the least of which because that attack has a complete fucking that attack has a trash hitbox. Flies forward, piercing enemy in the path with her blade. Probably not with the same fucking stupidly huge hitbox that he did. Given that everything else hasn't had the same fucking hitbox as the enemies. After the Bastion defense, the heretic sorcerers gave suspicious elixirs to the soldiers of the Twin Spires. When the rain fell, those who drank the brew mutated into winged abominations. You know, I've been seeing a lot of these things that are suspiciously in the foreground. I don't remember seeing them in prior areas. Are we gonna... Well, we... My natural inclination is to assume that we are gonna get something like a dive kick, but... We have that. We have what that would be. So... I have no idea. Could be any number of things. Like I said, I noticed them, but that doesn't mean much. So the enemies here should be relatively low level in terms of how much damage they can take. Probably also how much damage they can do, although I don't know that that's that much related. Eh? Huh? What? Oh. This wasn't the area I thought it was. I thought we were up here. That's why I was so deeply confused about what the fuck was going on here. So what was that we just picked up? Honestly, I kind of like the stuff we have right now. Like, this is probably the weakest, but it's it's still like 3 or 4 hits of well, I mean, 3 or 4 hits of Knight right now. Or of Knight level 1. I honestly kind of feel like Jared's probably the way to go here. I do like Elaine. I might hold off for now. I mean, in some ways, the Floral Sorceress has been a little bit of a disappointment. I really expected the additional combos to hit some more, and it kinda hasn't. But, I mean, it is what it is. let's give it a shot. You know, what this is really making me kind of wish is that I had the option to do sets of sets. I also actually wonder... Okay, yeah, well, that I was being dumb. So, what I was sitting there thinking is, oh, is this gonna take us with it? No, it's not a pink attack. It's a yellow attack. Hmm? Oh, there's stuff up there. Interesting. I do like how few abilities we actually have that work underwater now. Huh? Oh, that's the top of the roof. The background roof had me deeply confused. This is the way we went last time. Let's check under the water. More stagnant blight. 30 stagnant blight, that's quite a bit. That shouldn't be the up button. Like, yeah, I was holding up, but I was also holding right. Fortunately, I do seem to have gotten the hang of fighting. I guess a crow jumped into the water. What I was going to say there is I seem to have gotten the hang of fighting some of the monsters underneath the water. Ow. What? Okay. Right now I'm assuming it has to just be a path back. Oh, hey, Inspires. I hate that we can't kill these guys in one shot. Huh. What are you, dude? Dang. I was hoping we had just enough range. Jared actually seems to still be fine. do like... Why is there a rose on the ground? That fall damage for enemies. Especially when it's caused by them being knocked the fuck out of the air. Does cause considerable damage. Though those some flying enemies seem to be somewhat immune or resistant to it. I think it just depends on how far they fall. Because as we saw, that did 900 damage, and it wasn't that far of a fall. Why did I not get a double jump? Because if that was a coyote time thing, I hit jump when I was still on the fucking chain. It's more likely to be a... like a little bump area thing. Like I got raised up just enough that it counted as me not being on the ground. One's also a dick move. Oh! That looked like a very slightly different color. So. Oh, hey. I mean... Wait. I needed to check. What are those even... Oh. As I sit there and go... What are those even activating? Lamau. I love how sometimes the game says, "Oh, you thought you could get some attacks off? What a fool." I also love how the hitbox for these things is just seemingly universally trash. I should start making use of the Headless Knight, I just always forget I have him. But I do need to play more defensively against those, oh shit. Those, Flying Knights. I'll be right back. I need to hit up the restroom. Okay. So, this is actually not going too poorly given... God, I hate just how much damage every motherfucker does. Like, it really feels like whatever level cap is, we are going to be pushing for it and eternally punished for not being at it. I like the damage of that. It's a lot of damage. So I do think that upgrading it is a good idea. Man, I fucking hate your goddamn hitbox. Okay, so that's not open from... That's open from up there. I do like that the... Well, I was actually going to say something that just turns out to be a lie. So never mind. I don't actually like the enemy poise not regenning. I just hadn't really noticed it prior to now. That seems a little bit buggy. just a hair. And now we can go this way easily. But we've also cleared out, at least seemingly, most of the way to the left side, so... Oh, oh wait, we have this this option. Okay, so 10 blight, not the 30 we got from whatever it was. But not a bad amount. I suspect the those contain our last. Well, I'm gonna jump to the left because it's not a... Okay. That's kind of what I expected. The reason I was fine with doing that is because I figured it wasn't a big deal to do that and fall. Because they're... Okay, so what that tells me... I really wish... It really seems like that's the way to do it, but... May as well break the crates. That's, you know, more free blight. Since, weirdly, you can't get that from enemies. At least, you know, to this point. The fuck are you? Okay. What you are is very hard-hitting. And have several attacks, some very reminiscent of several of the bosses we've faced. Yeah. Bloodied Note 2. Day 10. The battle is taking its toll on the White Priestess of the Font 2. Will truly be done for if she falls. Day 15. Say we best the Blighted. What happens then? What will my family make of me? This undying body of mine surely isn't so different from the Blighted. Rain is different here. Falls as a snow of death. Before it fell, this keep would have held the Blighted at bay. Interesting. Oh. Note on the castle wall. The room ahead belongs to Sir Olve. He is quick to anger and difficult to reason with. Should you have business with him, approach only once you have inquired first with the Knight Commander. Okay. I guess that is helpfully informing me that the way to break these is going to be related to the Knight Commander. Now, as to whether they're Ulv will provide us a movement ability himself, I couldn't speculate. I mean, I could, but I believe me wrong based off of how many times I've gotten it right so far. Literally, the only time I've gotten it right so far was I figured out dash and double jump. Yes. Gee, a Metroidvania is gonna have a dash and a double jump. Who would have thought? I think of all the enemies so far, those are my least favorite. Mostly just because of hitbox fuckery. I mean, they have a lot of health, but a lot of things have a lot of health. Oh, we killed one of the little crow creatures. Oh, this is where we were? I will say I do really and consistently really like the music in this. Like, some of it's better than others, but all of it's pretty good. I think I would have a lot fewer issues with those if they didn't have near as much poise as they have health. But, I mean, as is, if they're gonna be knocked out of the air, you're gonna kill them. I mean, that feels like something, and then a game where we had more more movement abilities, I would say that's definitely going to be something, but... For some reason, I really didn't expect this to be a respite. Honier's Diary 3. I've not found 1 or 2. Even up to the moment of her passing, my sister was smiling, cradling her son lovingly. She entrusted him to me, praying that he would live a normal life. Even though it goes against the code of the Dark Executioners, I've already made up my mind. I will raise Julius. His future will be his to decide for himself, and I will do all in my power to make it so. We're doing okay, and it'll be a pain in the ass to get into this room. Because there's going to be two Guardy Knights and 2 fucking Flying Knights. I assume that's for level 50. Though I do seem to be getting a little bit better at fighting the flying ones. What are you? Are you a boss? Like, well, not like a boss, but like a mini boss? No. Like, a lot of it's just getting them early. That instant poise recovery is, it sucks. So really what this is telling me is that I am real glad that I did not fuck around with trying to keep moving forward. Oh, this is... Wait a fucking second. This is... earlier? What? I have to assume... none of the locations mean shit based off of this. Like, where they are is just related to verticality. I thought they were related to, like... you know, like a rough estimate of how far you were into the game for them, but, demonstrably wrong. I know I said that I was better at fighting those things. I also kind of meant that, you know, if I knew they were there. Within that context, I'm better at fighting them. Oh, hey, well that's actually very convenient. Huh? What? Fortunately, you're relatively easy to kill, but... Oh, is that going to be, like, damage spikes on the outside? I mean, we can fall down and... Man, I hate fighting those. Oh, hey, cool. The displayed hitbox has dick to do with the actual hitbox. Love that. Love that for me. the funny thing, of course, is that ultimately I needed to do this route first anyway. But it's also like not that much more difficult than the easier route. Okay, so a fair number of blight. Ah. I think only the leftmost one goes anywhere, but... Oh no. Okay. One of them goes somewhere. Probably the last one then? Do none of them? Okay. Well... Can we activate any of these enemies? Ah. Speakage? Huh? Rickarus the Ripper dances with spirits on the battlefield. An old relic unearthed when the ancients were destroyed, resistant to rust. I do really like that when you, and by like I mean hate, when you, what's the term I'm looking for? Oh, neat. We have to fight a group of... Wait, no, we have to fight all of the groups of those. Because this one's just that. Cool. There's no reason for me to do that. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the stuff to put anything else on. We do lose some uses, but we've never run out of anything. For my playstyle, that kind of feels like... What the Christ game? I'm just going back to heal. If that's the way it's gonna be, then when you pull some absolute BS, like an enemy who has been hit a second time with the thing falling on me, despite not being near me. Oh, we can't get up there anyway. Yeah, we can. Okay, never mind. So, it clearly has to be intended that you can do that, but... I don't get what the fuck the intended way of doing that one is. It was interesting how they were less aggressive. Yeah, like, I don't... Yes, that works. I mean, it did work, but... Okay, so this is the... this exit. Where does this lead? To a whole bunch of rats that want to die. Let's go back up there and see if we can figure out a path to the... that. I really wish that it was not, you know, up, given that so many 2D games have directional attacks that include up. Like, I get that it's a Castlevania reference. I do. It doesn't make it not bad. Okay. So I'm guessing whatever... well, okay, there's two possibilities here. Both are, I'm gonna just say flat out, equally likely. And that is... our two possibilities are either we can get up on the outside via the same whatever movement ability we're going to get that lets us interact with those, like lanterns. Not lanterns. Little hanging bits. Chains. Not chains, but same diff. Fuck is your hitbox, my guy? Why do you fly backwards? I keep expecting there to be, yeah, those. I guess this is moving ever so slightly too fast. Sometimes, yet more of those. Really? We can't drop through it. This is gonna take a while. Also, dang. Oh, that would mean we could get through that down below. So we need to get up there in order to be able to get up there. I just wanted to kill that. Wait. There's nothing up here, but there was something down there. So I am going to try to open up the paths, which I may or may not be going the right direction for anyway. So that's actually a respite zone. Interesting. Monument engraving. Sir Jared erects this monument in memory of those who fought along the White Priestess of the Wind. They fought bravely to eradicate the Blighted, allowing for the construction of the Twin Spires. Their noble sacrifice is the bedrock of our great sanctuary, granting us refuge from the blighted menaces encroach from the verboten domain. Okay, so every entrance into this is its own deal. It's also a really, unlike a lot of them, it's actually a really neat looking thing. Hello, hidden arrow. Really? That's what your hidden area had for me? A lot of red flowers. Well, they may not necessarily be flowers, but a lot of red here. I love that inconsistent, nothing better than not knowing if your stuff is gonna hit or not. Or if your enemies are gonna be able to get their fucking attacks off. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. It has to be related to some sort of movement ability. Like, the appearance of it makes me so think it's like a dive kick or something, but it wouldn't make any sense for a dive kick to go up. Why? I didn't jump till after it was visibly gone. What the fuck, man? Well, that was great. I just straight up killed him from the front side because his shield was down. Oh, really? Ah, yeah. There we go. Ah. I appreciate that the enemies just go in a direction. Which direction? Not the one we're well, yeah. Actually, it just appears to be not the one we are smacking them at in a lot of these. got everything here. So if there's going to be a boss battle up here, and I suspect there might be, I will suspect that we're gonna have like a room or two and then a respite. That, this does a lot, well, okay. This, from up here, does a lot more damage than I realized. What are you, door? What opens you? Just about at another level. I don't know why I try to... Well, I know why. It's because the night is frequently too weak to do all that much right now. Oh, misery. Well, let's clear the path first. Ah, that's actually not terrible, since otherwise airborne attacks deal less damage than normal. Magical Claw of Dragon said to dwell in the northernmost mountains of Land's End, which was rarely seen by any but Knights of the Bastion. Oh, give me just a sec, I need to refill my water, or rather, I need to grab my water, because while I did have coffee, I apparently forgot my water somewhere. It'll probably be like a minute. I have a table, like, I don't know, a couple feet outside my room. Of course that's where it was. Why wouldn't that be where it was? Okay. Well, it's not a table, it's like a recess. My dumbass forgets stuff there all the time. I've probably fucked it because I wasn't sure. Yeah. Honestly, that's too tight. The fact that a single fuck up made it so that I couldn't get it. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that the torches are also related to whatever the other deal is. Okay. So that lets me... You're telling me that that, which is literally the most obvious fake ceiling I have seen in this game, is not in fact a fake ceiling? And is in fact probably just this, like, whatever drapery crap? Dang it. Hey, a respite. That means the next room's probably, what? Knight Commander? Based off of our previously established clues? Is this a flower field here of all places? I may have remembered what I fucking hate this. This one is just, it's not good for my playstyle. So, and I honestly, I wish I could kind of wish I could like hide ones that I just don't use. don't like. Because like this is sort of the combination of Jared and the Umbral Knight, but not really, not enough. It's not fast enough, and it's not long enough, and it's not strong enough at breaking poise. So I feel like it's better to have both. Jesus, we actually have a hell of a lot. We have the archer? When did we get the archer? Oh yeah, the archer shoots up. That sucked. We can bump up 2. I mean, we only use 3, so I think this and this is more general utility, and this is more. I mean, this hits hard enough as it is, given the fact that it's range, given the fact that we have. I think I don't have this relic on anymore. 70 of them. I am concerned about adding projectiles. Not for like any of the logical reasons, but I know one of I know some games when they bump up from like 3 projectiles up, they don't give you the same level of tracking. That night. Oh, we were wrong, or I was wrong. There's no we here. So, Jared definitely seems to be the way... to go in terms of length. I see we have new music. I'm not surprised. I had relatively low health going into that third phase. But this is a neat fight. I really like this fight. I feel like I've said that about most of the bosses, though, so far. I'm debating changing things around. I don't know, I kind of feel like... Oops. I hit B instead of A. Going defensive, second phase, third phase, and going just trying to get him down as quick as possible. First phase. Damn it. Deserved. I mean, I messed up a lot earlier, so. I think this is the... Oh, what? That gives you momentum? What? How had I not noticed that prior? I don't think I'd seen him do, I fucking hate that it hits behind him as well. Because nothing... nothing other than that attack has hit behind things. In that way. Nothing targeted. You get behind archers, they can't hit you. It's one of those deals of, it's annoying because it breaks the rules the game has previously set for itself. So I do need to be able to dodge that. Ah. Ah, I thought Headless was up again. That's entirely on me. Also, I shouldn't use it on the charge because it doesn't hit. Shouldn't use it on range attacks because it doesn't hit. Shouldn't use it on X because of X. I do... I'm wondering, do I have any other good, solid, just straight up ranged attack ones? I don't think I do. I have this. I don't really like this. It doesn't, it hits about as hard as Knight, I think. I don't know, will that even work on a boss? I doubt it. If it will, it'll probably only be for a bit. Wait, no, we saw it run out on enemies. On regular enemies, I think. The one time I tried it. That doesn't seem to work on most enemies anyway. I would be surprised if it worked on a boss. On a boss. I kind of just trailed off without saying, without finishing my statement. don't use that a lot, but I'm also kind of wondering if maybe... No, I think the... I do think the Sorceress is useful. I see that. God, I am bad at judging that. I had actually entirely forgotten about that attack. I'd love to sit here and say that, oh yeah, you know, I knew that was coming and I just misjudged it. That attack, that possibility had slipped entirely from my brain. There is a lot to keep track of in that last phase. And I'm so bad at several of the attacks. So it turns out what I needed to do was be more aggressive. Which is funny because that's like the exact opposite of of Dark Souls every time. The flowers are for her. Now, who is the her in this question, though? The defense of the bastion was the longest and most grueling battle I've ever fought. We staved off the blighted hordes, defended the kingdom, but none were left to thank us. Now we're trapped in our own undying shells, just like the blighted themselves. I've dreamt of dying on the battlefield for so long, and now I'll never die at all. I see a field of flowers coating the snow-covered ground all around me. The White Priestess was the one who told me what these flowers are called. All I'd ever known was battle. The Priestess broadened my horizons considerably. I was never one for long conversations. I've never really knew how to talk to people. She would laugh as I struggled to speak, but never made me feel ashamed. Once the fighting has ended, we may never see one another again. Perhaps it would be better that way. The priestess said she loved this field of flowers. If any yet bloom, would it please her to gaze on them again with me someday? Okay, so slashes twice. Charging will unleash a series of gouging attacks and a devastating finisher that leaves you wide open. Feared by his order and dubbed the Mad Knight, Ulv seemingly lost his edge after a fierce battle. He continued to protect Snowflower Garden in seclusion. The great claws of Mad Knight Ulv will allow one to adhere to walls. Jumps can be performed after latching onto a wall. Interesting. Oh, okay, so this isn't every wall, but I have to imagine it's going to be every wall but the ones that have like spikes and stuff on them. The flowers you so carefully guarded, polluted by the blight as they become, find them beautiful as all the same. Ah, he was to protect her. How much do we heal now? 130. Not bad. White Priestess's Bastion letter. The cold makes living here kind of hard, but it's much better than that gloomy laboratory. I even made a friend. His name's Ulv. I'm not allowed to wander around, and I have to follow Julius's orders. I wonder if everyone else who escaped as well. I wish I could write them letters. So I guess I'll call this one practice. So she liked Ulv more than Julius. Julius, who we have... Oh, wait. this is one of the walls that I figured we wouldn't be able to. And I realized that it's wait. Okay. Because I could only see, well, I guess I could see that one to the right as well. Never mind. I'm just dumb. I thought there was like a way to go up from there. The movement in this game is just so good. Let's check it out. Honestly, it depends on how much damage it does. That'll be a little bit more than the knight in total. I don't think that's worth it. It is pretty quick, although it sucks at follow-ups. So, like, if we have the opportunity to do a real follow-up... I have no idea how the fuck to leave this place. Let's just use fast travel. I know how to get out of that. Fuck. Wherein I am too dumb to leave a spot I have gotten myself into. Okay, given that I just yawned for oh, Jesus. Yawned for so long that it gave me a sore neck. I think that actually is going to be it for me. Maybe I should start doing these earlier. Although the problem is I consistently have stuff happening at 7, so. Anyway, like I said, that will be it for me. I do hope you have a good rest of your day. And, I'll be back with more of this tomorrow. It's honestly, this session has been fantastic. I love the bosses. I dislike almost everything else. Well, no, that's not true. I like the movement tech. I like the bosses. There's so many like mid-tier enemies that just I hate so much. Just misery for me. But we'll deal with more of that next time. Have a good rest of your day.